welcome to MGP637. I'm Kevin. With me as ever, the Sheepdog, Anna and Pab. Say hello, boys and girls.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Goodness me, boys and girls. A special warm welcome this week for Australian Sheepdog, who's decided to join us, according to that little intro. Hello, Australian Sheepdog. How are you?
I don't know what happened there, because when you said say clap, I said clap as well, and that wasn't intentional. So,
You don't sound as Australian anymore.
Wow.
maybe
It
I was
better
upside
when
down
you were
for a minute.
Australian Sheepdog, yeah. I mean, your head's been upside down for years.
Mm,
Oh, crumbs!
still
I've
the
just
case.
knocked a cup off my desk because I was so
The
gleefully
push should be
dancing.
upstairs.
It was
Downstairs.
it was my one coffee cup that I'm currently drinking from. I caught
That's what
it,
happens when
luckily.
you take shots at the big dog. You end up getting covered in coffee.
So all the coffee remained in the mug. I'm down to basically the spit, so we're good.
Well, all right, you get covered in spit. That probably works a bit easier. To be
I'm
fair.
always covered in spit. I have no fear.
He does. He
Goodness
doesn't
me.
like spit.
Oh no, I don't like other people's spit. I don't mind my own spit. I had to make peace with my own spit when I started using a CPAP machine because I realised there wasn't really much I could do about it. I would say once every 2 or 3 weeks, I wake up in a little pool of it.
I was so confused then, but realised I have a nostril one, not a mouth one. So that's why I was confused about how you got spit on yours.
I want a nostril one, but Anna won't let
No,
me
you
try one.
don't. No.
They're good.
Not allowed one.
Means you can still talk, but you sort
Yeah,
of
but he
sound
sleeps
a bit
with his
like this
mouth
when you talk.
open. It's annoying.
Well, he won't snore because that's the point of the machine. He'll just.
He still snores. He reckons he doesn't need the CPAP machine, but he snores every night, every single night. I have to tell him to move. So.
No, but if he had his mouth open, he could catch all the spiders that are usually coming for you.
I don't need him.
I even
to.
bought a mouth strap, but apparently you have to wear it for it to work, which I don't do, and I've now lost it. So that was a waste of money.
Why did you lose it?
Because I put it on my head, and then Sleep Kevin did whatever he does with things in the night, and the next morning it was gone. I can find my eye mask, I can find my face mask, but I couldn't find that. Sleep Kevin obviously fell out with it, did something with it, and now it's gone. He probably swallowed it.
It's probably
he's always doing antics.
Stupidly have. You tell me to keep my side of the bed tidy. Yours isn't.
That's because your side of the bed is the route to the toilet.
Get one of those harmonicas that Darth Vader wears.
I could do that. Can you get them on Amazon?
No.
But then you could just have the nostrils covered in a little harmonica.
I'm going to see if you can buy a harmonica. And I would love it if I started learning an instrument.
Sleep.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, it'll be the last thing I do before.
Too loud now.
No, not the last thing. That's madness. It'll be the first thing I do every morning. My harmonica practice while I'm at my freshest. You can be woken up to the sweet sounds of harmonica music every day.
It'll be the last thing you do.
You'd miss it. You'd miss it the days you didn't do it. You'd be like, there's something going wrong here. I'm trying to
No, I wouldn't.
go about my day and there's no harmonica.
He's loud enough as it is. Why would I want to add to that noise?
I'm quite loud in the morning. All my energy comes out in the morning and then it's gone for the rest of the day.
Well, you could channel it through a harmonica.
You could do that upstairs when I'm left the room.
I'll follow you around the house playing a little song for you.
Don't follow me around.
You can buy a pack of 10 harmonicas. That seems like the answer, because then when you break them, I've got spares.
Is that because, like you said a minute ago, you'd be eating them in the night? So
potentially, yeah.
They thought of
everything. We could start a harmonica band. Now that would.
I feel like calling ourselves the Harmonarchy would be a good word. But monarchy, like royalty, would be a good name.
Yeah, we'll do that then. If you can get us booked for a show, I'll buy the harmonicas.
I saw a fantastic piece of advice. I don't know if you get this, but TikTok gave me a piece of advice on a video, and I thought, I have no use for this advice right now, but here we are. And it was basically that if you're in a band and you want to grow, don't just wander around trying to get signed to support other bands. Just hire a venue and use the ticket money of the event you're putting on to pay for a big band, and then be the support act for them without even really planning it with them. And you run the event, but you support them. So yeah, the Harmonarchy could just, you name a band and we'll support them.
Okay, the Beatles.
There you go. Well, yeah, Paul McCartney's still alive, in theory.
Sorted. You've been telling me for years he's not.
Well, that was that was the point. But Ringo Starr's definitely a real person.
He could just do stories from Thomas the Tank, and we could be the support act for that. We could do the sound effects. We could be the trains. Forget the harmonicas. We'll just be the trains.
Pab can just do that little bit they do between scenes where it just goes do 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 do. I don't know what instrument that's with.
Well, there you go. That's another excellent plan we've come up with there. Should we do a podcast now?
Well, we should probably just find a bigger podcast, hire them a venue, and then support.
There
them.
is no bigger podcast. We all know that. We are the pinnacle when it comes to independent gaming podcasts in UK iTunes. No one does it better. Does iTunes still exist?
It does, and it occurred to me when I was looking at something on there the other day for some reason that we haven't had a review on there in about 6 years.
Ungrateful scumbags, anyone who listens on there. Hideous. Tell us how great we are in an iTunes review, or we'll pull it from the platform and we'll go Spotify exclusive. There we go.
God,
I think
I need that Spotify money.
I'd love some Spotify money. Pab, arrange some Spotify money for us, please. Sounds like he's working on it. Excellent. Boys and girls, I don't want to alarm you, but I, over the course of the last few days, have been playing video games.
You've been playing it in bed. I wake up to this noise.
What on earth are you playing in bed that's making noise that's upsetting?
The harmonica! No, I have been playing Animal Crossing.
Why?
Why am I not getting a round of applause? Because they did the 3.0 update that came out last week. It came out last Thursday. I've played it pretty much every day since. They also released the Switch 2 edition. So it has loads of quality of life updates. It has a hotel in it now. But most importantly of all, there's a Lego collaboration. So I've got an entire house that's basically made out of Lego. My bed is made of Lego. My sofa's made of Lego. My workbench, guess what? Lego. I'm wearing Lego clothes, standing on Lego floors, doing Lego things, but in Animal Crossing, which is very exciting. I am now at the point where I've bought all of the Lego stuff. So I'm now at a bit of a loose end while I twiddle my thumbs and wait for a bit, because the problem I've got is because I hadn't touched Animal Crossing at all since lockdown ended. I've had multiple changes of Switch since then, and I thought Pen Island would have transferred over from my original Switch to my OLED Switch, and then from my OLED Switch to my Switch 2 when I did the transfers between those devices. But somewhere along the line, and I don't know where, Pen Island has ceased to exist. And I loaded up the game for the first time in 5 years on my Switch 2, and it was like, oh, is this your first time here? No. Would you like to import an island? Yeah, I'll have my island. Yeah, I'll take my island. There is no island. I've sold my old Switches. I've no way of getting back to them. So Pen Island is gone. So not only am I playing Animal Crossing, I've started Animal Crossing again almost 6 years later. And because of that, I've not actually been able to, I've not got the hotel yet. So I can't tell you if the main new thing is anything, because I've not been able to play it because I'm not yet at the point of the game where I've got a hotel. I don't even have Isabel yet, never mind a hotel. My main focus has been just buying all the Lego stuff. So I've just graduated from living in a tent to living in a little shack. We've now got a museum. I've got a load of stuff made out of Lego, and at some point, I guess I'm going to get to run a hotel, but I haven't done yet.
You can make the Lego hotel.
I wonder if you can. It's not just Lego as well. There's a Mario collaboration and Zelda collaboration as well. So you can actually set up Mario pipes so that you can basically teleport from one side of the island to the other. Yeah, but Pab, 6 years since I last played this game. I don't know. You can dress up as Mario.
Yeah.
It's all very snazzy. I'm having a lovely time. I've spent some might argue too much time playing it over the last
watch his
few
videos
days.
and everything.
Yeah, I've been watching. Not only am I watching videos, I'm making some videos. I've decided I'm making some videos on this. I'm doing a cozy gaming channel. I'm all in. I'm Cozy Kev now. That's going to be my new online username.
Oh Christ! The Lego regime is over. Is that you moved into cozy?
Don't you
Yeah,
worry,
well,
Paddy.
he's-
You're going on holiday with Cozy Kev later in the year. Aren't you
he's-
excited?
Getting excited for that Pokemon game as
I was
well.
just gonna
Yeah,
say
that's
coming out in March,
That's
isn't it?
the thing. It ties in perfectly. We were talking about it on our Lego stream the other night, and that's what pushed me over the edge to starting a channel. Because obviously, I spent last year playing a lot of Disney Dreamlight Valley, a lot of Rune Factory, a lot of Fantasy Life. I'm now back in on Animal Crossing, and I've got a lot of Pokemon heat at the moment through the Lego stuff because I'm getting hundreds of thousands of views on my Lego content, my Lego Pokemon content. So I'm thinking, I've got an opportunity here with the launch of Pokemon's Cozy Game. If I can get a Cozy Game channel going and get the Lego lot across as well, I can actually do something. So yeah, I've pre-ordered Pokopia. Is that what it's called? I don't know what it's called. I've ordered myself a massive Ditto to sit behind me in my videos, and I'm ready. I think I'm probably about a month away from redoing my office in pink, so I fit in with all the other content on these kind of games.
Surely
I
you
need
just
a pink
change the
colour.
lights.
No, everything's going to be pink. I'm gonna wear pink clothes. I'm gonna get pigtails. I'm gonna fit right into the cozy gaming community.
Well, if you need
but
any more of them lights, they're £29 at the moment.
What lights?
Them big thin lights.
You should get yourself some like fingerless long gloves that cover your arms and socks and stuff like that, and just dress like a
I'll
millennial
send you a
housewife.
link.
I basically am a millennial housewife. That's what I've become. But I've already got Geoffrey the giraffe and Remy from Ratatouille gazing lovingly into each other's eyes in the background of my streams.
What Ditto did you get? Does it turn into anything?
You are the Ditto.
What?
No, I
that's
mean
in the
your.
game. Oh no, I just bought the biggest Ditto they have, just a plain
Oh,
old Ditto. I was on the Pokemon Center website looking through all the different Dittos I could get, but I was like, no, I just want one the size of a beanbag to sit on the table behind me, so people can see my massive Ditto friend. So yeah, I just got a massive Ditto.
but Ditto behind me, but it also turns into a Snorlax.
Interesting. Yeah, there were a lot of options like that, but they didn't have a Girafarig one. So if there's no Girafarig, I'm not interested. I'll just have a Ditto, and yeah, I'm very much looking forward to, from what I can gather, playing a game that is across. But this is what hooked me in. Tell me who this game sounds like it's targeting. It's part Animal Crossing, part Minecraft, part Viva Pinata, and part Pokemon. If that's not targeting directly at me, I feel like they've been in my search history, and they've clearly made. So it's going to be trash, but I'm quite excited about an upcoming game. I've pre-ordered a video game. This is such a turnaround from last week. Well, look at me now, Pabby. Look at me now. Neither of these games were in my games recommendations from Pab, I'd like to point out. So,
Not out yet.
well,
I
you could've
don't
got the
recommend
advice.
things if it's a load of bobbins.
Well, this isn't a load of bobbins, Pabby. It's Pokemon.
We don't know
but
yet.
Instead of playing it, you just kind of get to mope about in it.
Yeah,
an
I'm
Animal
not.
That sounds
Crossing.
perfect.
I'm not going near that until. Well, I'll probably not go near it at all. But I'm very much like open to the prospect.
I'll
of
be
it.
able to recommend some very good videos for you to watch when the time comes with me and a massive Ditto.
If it turns out to be, I don't know, something more than it looks like it is, then maybe. But I feel like this
What
is one of
more
those
can it
ones-
be? If it's just a reskinned Viva Pinata with Pokemon in, I'm all over that. That was the first game I ever got 1,000 gamer score on Viva Pinata way back when. I loved that, and it does look like it's basically that play loop. You've got a big area, you do some gardening, and you set the gardens up in a certain way to make the certain critters come along and live in your garden. That's Viva Pinata.
I never played that because I don't like cozy games. So
Viva Pinata was excellent.
I
It's
tried
probably
Animal
top
Crossing
3
'cause
games of all time.
one of the
You should
kids got
play
it, and I just didn't see the point. I didn't like that Tom Nook or whatever his name was trying to hold me ransom.
He's
I think
just
I played
providing a
like an hour
service.
of it. Nah.
I'll hopefully this time next week I'll be telling you all about my extraordinarily successful hotel that I'd like to think I get access to at some point. I haven't actually looked. Oh, okay. So you have to get past the KK concert credits, and then you can get the resort hotel.
Oh, it's not going to be next week then.
Well, it depends how much time traveling
I'll
I
have
do
a
for
look.
me.
I've been playing it and I haven't seen it. I've just been wandering around my island going, oh yeah, I remember this.
It's after the campsite. You have to do the campsite, and then
You already got the hotel as well.
I've got the campsite,
Uh,
but I just put that down the other day, and because I'm getting, I have to get people to come, so it looks like my island is popular, and then KK will come.
Not KKK. That's a
No,
different thing. You don't want them to turn up.
KK will come. There we go. To your island and do a concert. The little white dog, I believe he is. Is that
Yes.
right?
Also,
Yeah.
you can also do 12-player multiplayer on the Switch 2 edition. I'm just looking at now. So
You
if
came
only
to
I
mine,
knew
didn't
11
you?
people. I did come over to yours because when I realised I was starting again from scratch, I went over to Anna's island, went to her shop, bought a ladder, bought a slingshot, bought a spade, but all the stuff I haven't got yet, right? I'm having all of this.
Yeah.
Get myself up and running. Whacked her rocks a little bit, try and get myself some iron.
Wouldn't do
So
it.
I
Though. Wouldn't let him.
I haven't started time traveling yet, but I think I'm at the point now where we're just gonna jump back 2 weeks in time and play 3 or 4 days a day to fast track this process a bit. So I want to get in this hotel. I want to actually do the new bit, the bit that I haven't done before. So fingers crossed next week I'll be able to tell you all about the hotel, which does look pretty. Anna, you should get the hotel as well. Then we could go to the hotel together. Wouldn't that be a delight?
Yeah,
You love going to hotels with me. We're staying in a hotel next week. We could sit on a bed in a hotel, running a hotel. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah.
See, she's
Great.
excited. She's giddy.
Yeah.
But believe it or not, other than Football Manager, that's all I've played.
Mm-hmm.
But I have played a lot.
Have you played Football Manager?
I have played Football Manager, but anyone who wants to know what I'm getting up to in that, watch my videos, you lazy urchins.
Is that like all up to date now?
We
Patch
did
freeze normally this time of year, isn't it? I suppose after the window.
I mean, everything. New rules this year. We have just had a new update this week that starts to fix some of the UI stuff. Seems to have nerfed corners, which I'm a bit upset about. But yeah, there's a new patch that's come out this week. It basically looks like they're doing a big patch about once a month where they fix a load of stuff. Apparently the next patch, whenever that is, probably in 2 or 3 weeks time, is going to bring back data maps or heat maps or whatever it is. It's a big thing that the nerds have been missing. I didn't know what they were until everyone moaned that they were missing from the game, but apparently heat maps and pass maps are a big deal and they're coming back. But they're gradually just layering the features that they took out back in again as they finish making them. It's just, as the more time goes on, it just becomes clearer and clearer. It just wasn't finished. They released what they had because they had to when they did, and as soon as a bit is ready, they're releasing it. So they've promised international football before the World Cup. Aside from that, we'll get bits when we get them, and anyone who has been put off by the catastrophe that's been FM26, it sounds like it's going to be ready and lovely for FM27. So do come back. It is still going to be Football Manager. It's not going anywhere. They are actively still working on it. So that offers me encouragement that they've not completely abandoned it. I am hedging my bets by literally telling you I'm starting another YouTube channel to do other games as well, but they are still working on Football Manager. So we're good. We don't need to lose all hope just yet.
Your talk of Pokemon and Switches and stuff reminded me of a thing that I am trying to sort out that is gaming related, and I also am hoping that one of you will have advice for me on this. I mentioned that I didn't particularly enjoy Legends ZA, but Ollie asked for the DLC for Christmas, and I looked into whether buying it once meant that everyone in the family could play it, and the advice online was very much, yes, that is the case. If you own the DLC, everyone can play it. But then he installed it on his Switch, and it won't appear on the Switch 2 or any other Switches. And I asked Nintendo about it, and they seem to be like, yeah, it should work. Tell us what error message you're getting. And I'm like, well, it's not an error message. It's just hey, here's the cost of buying it again. And I'm like, look, but basically what I was saying to Ollie was, I'll play it if it's free, because I've already bought it for you, but I ain't paying for it again. And I can't figure it out. I said to Nintendo, what am I physically supposed to do? What are the steps I need to do to make this work? Do I need to like make the switch to Ollie's home switch, and then I can access the stuff that he's got installed? What I think we should have done, and the way I worded it to them, was I think I should have been the one to buy it, install it on his through my account, and then it would have been on every account because I'm the parent. But because he installed it on his, I think that's what's made it a bit upside down. And he, the guy at Nintendo, was like, well, it should still work. And yeah, I don't know what to do. Part of me doesn't think I'll particularly enjoy the DLC, if I'm really honest, because it sounds like it's got a lot of timers on it and stuff like that. And I know I've already had a little bit of a whinge about all this, but I don't know. When the prospect came up, I emailed them, and their support has been really confused about why this isn't just working. And that suggests that it's just old Sheepdog being a moron.
Sounds like something Sheepdog would do.
Mm. So no ideas, Pab?
I would guess. Is he telling me your son's Switch is linked to your account in some way or another?
Yeah, I mean, when you go into my account, it has his and my other son's accounts as like children off of mine.
Huh. Yeah,
Sounds like you need to get Mario on the phone.
It sounds like exactly like you said. It's that you should have probably been the one to install the DLC on your account, and then it would trickle down to everyone under your umbrella, sort of thing, rather as the other way around. I don't know how. I'm a bit more confused as why Nintendo are going, yeah, it should work, and then
that's what I thought. Yeah, they just keep acting like I'm telling them the exact process that they expect to work, and then they're going, yeah, and what happens next? I'm like, well, it doesn't work. And they're like, oh, and they keep asking me what my son's email ID is on the Switch, sorry, and I keep giving them exactly it, and they keep saying it's not it, and I'm like, literally, here is a screenshot of the screen. And the last time we did that, they were like, oh, it is the right one. And I'm like, so what are you looking at then? What are you doing that you kept coming back to me saying no? I don't know. They're very weird. I don't get it. Because that made me wonder whether Ollie had a second account somehow, but I know he doesn't. I can see that it's the same one. It's just all a bit weird. I mean, it'll sort out. Hopefully, a listener will know the answer. Because that's doing me in. The only other things I've really been up to this past week, I don't know if I mentioned before, I've been playing Minecraft with my youngest, and firstly, I am learning how it must have felt to be Kev when he first taught me how to play it, because I'm teaching my 8-year-old how to play it. And
you really shouldn't want to punch your own kid in the face. That's not very
good. Well, I don't, so I'm probably not as bad. He's probably not as bad as me. I think the most difficult bit about playing with a young kid is how if you find literally anything remotely half decent, he wants it, and you have to be like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, I remember that.
But when we do what I'm trying to do. It's been quite fun, because when it's he and I playing it, we are just keeping very local and doing like building stuff and hunting around and whatever, and just getting a feel for it. And I'm trying to just get him used to it. But then whenever Ollie joins us on the server, we've got like the multiplayer bit, he immediately wants to be like, let's go and explore and find a village, let's start building a portal, I want to get some diamonds. And I'm like, mate, just slow down, like, trying to get a feel for everything else first. And we found one of those white woods with I can't remember what they're called now, the weird things that stop when you look at them. And I didn't know there'd been more updates to the creatures in this, but I've seen quite a few new creatures along the way, which has been cool. At some point, we'll start going to all the Nether stuff. I just don't want to. My experience of every time I played this since our game is that the moment you get villagers that you can buy stuff from and all the kit sorted, and you start going off and doing those bits, it all kind of cascades and shuts down, doesn't it? You're kind of like, I've done it now. So I'm trying to prolong this out, and it's been fun. It's been nice, but I didn't know I could teleport people to and fro when they're lost and so forth. And the moment we discovered that, well, Ollie pointed out that feature was there, that's become the thing that, again, you had to do, where it's like,
I was
oh,
going
I'm
to
lost,
say,
teleport me.
you say you didn't know about that. That's how we got through the. That's how we got through the end.
No, the end was different. When the end was more me dangling my backside over the end, and then you teleporting to me. But it's more when we were trying to explore, and I'd be like, Kev, I've gone the wrong way again. But yeah, that's been fun. I keep meaning to sit and play the games I got at Christmas, and I'm in a really weird vibe of thinking they're long games. I don't want to start a long game. This feels like it's gonna be too much to do. I don't know if I've got time or whatever. And then I think last time I told you I'd completed Silksong, I was at 180 hours. I'm at 190 hours now because I've gone through and killed every boss and thing that I hadn't killed. From like they don't count towards the completion, but they're just like other things, I got one more thing to fight, and then I've got like, I don't know, 6 items to pick up along the way, and then I've done everything possible to do in it, and I'm just like, cool, yep, that's keeping me going. But I've added another like 10 plus hours to my playtime over the past week because that's all I'm really in. I think I'm just still hooked in it. I don't really want to depart from it yet. The DLC must be coming at some point soon, although it's Team Cherry, so some point soon could be a year from now with them. We were all talking the other day about hoping it would be February, but we're nearly at February, so I just can't see that being the case. I am also conscious that the Cult of the Lamb DLC is coming up, isn't it? And maybe that'll be something that'd be a good chance for you to do a bit of cozy gaming, Kev. Thinking about it, that might be one for
I
your
barely
list.
played that. I probably do need to play more of that. I enjoyed the very little bit of it that I played, but I think it came along at a busy time.
It's like an in-betweeny kind of, it's cozy when you're in your village, although you are running a cult. And then when you're out and about doing the little dungeon crawling bits, you're slashing away through stuff. But the DLC looks good. You can raise cattle in that. I think they are cattle anyway, and you have to keep everyone warm basically. But that's meant to be out in like a week or so. So that'll be the next thing I probably end up buying. Which again makes me think I'm not going to get Divinity 2 and Suikoden 1 and 2 completed in the week or so until I want to play Cult of the Lamb. They'll be done eventually. I'm excited to play them. But yeah, Silksong's just still, I mean, my wife hates it. She's so fed up of having it on. And it's like, I'll be playing it, I'll be playing it upstairs, and then my youngest has started playing it in the office. So she is surrounded by people playing this game, and she just wants it to end, and all the noises it makes annoy her. Whereas we love the noises it makes because we're all just repeating them and shouting random things at each other when we walk around the house and stuff. But she's just like, I need this to be gone. Yeah, I mean, I think not that you'd enjoy the difficulty of it, Kev, but you'd love all the silly noises that are in it and shouting random things.
I can't stand silly noises. How dare you?
Yeah, that's been.
I don't do silly noises.
I suppose you got a harmonica for that now. But yeah, I think that's everything I played. That is my week. There was something else I wanted to ask Pab. If I remember the question, I will ask. But otherwise,
I've got something for you.
Go on, mate.
I've got something I want to ask you. You wanted reminded about a poll.
Oh yeah, well, the Game of the Year poll. Let me have a look while you talk then.
Okay. The other thing I was going to ask you, Sheepdog, was what are these activity things in Pokemon Go that I keep getting mired about? Asking me to group up with people to do activities or something.
Quite a funny one. They added in it's every Tuesday you can pick 3 people, I think it is, to do a task with, and then you all do that task together, and then once it's done, you get given like a load of items as a reward. It's quite funny to me that this week's one is explore 30 kilometers, and I'm in it with 3 people, and one person's done 10 kilometers, one person's done 5, one person has done 2, and one person has done 1, and you can guess which one I am. Looking at it, it says 4420 for today. So yeah, I've not done any kilometers today.
I mean, if you're doing distance ones, Sheepdog, give me a shout because I'm at 15 kilometers today alone.
Rest.
So
I do have a desk-bound job, and yeah, Interestingly, though, like the rewards for this one, which is very cool, is it's adding 7 days to your friendship level with the people, and it gives you like a Pokemon and some XP and some dust. But the +7 on the friendship level is, especially with the people I'm happening to do this with, is good because if you get to, I can't remember what they call it now. It's not best friends. It's like, I don't know, best friends forever or something like that. If you get to that thing, it means you can forever friends it's called. So when you get to forever friends, it means you can do a long distance trade. I don't know how far that distance is, but like I'm 50 days away with one of my mates, and we've actually been sending each other gifts to try and do it. So getting a 7 boost on him will put us to 43, so on and so forth. But that is a great feature because then, like, you and I, Pab, could be trading from our homes.
Yes,
and
that would be very
which
useful.
cool. Yeah. I've been. I sort of feel like I hadn't been playing loads of things, but I have been still into that as always. Like that's just chipping away. I always forget that I'm not that I'm playing that. Obviously, that's the wrong way to put it. But like, I went out at the weekend to do some raids with Ollie for the black and white Caillou Rem things on Saturday. Because the last event they did, we ran out of time, and both of us was short on one of them. But yeah, that was fun when I did some raids. Although I think once we'd done like 11, I was really keen to just go home and sleep, and he wanted to keep going and going. I'm like, no, stop. But it's been a while since I've done that, so it was quite nice to just mooch around town and do some raids. It felt like we were in 2016 again for a little bit. But yeah, no, that's what that thing is. Yes, if I have because usually I always forget to set one up, so I get invited to one that's already 3 people in and half complete, and I'm like, yeah, right, I'll come in. But yeah, I'll give you a shout if I can on them.
Sounds good.
And I was getting the poll up, and then I got distracted by Pokemon. Where are we? I mean, Expedition 33 won it. Is the long and short. At least it did on Twitter. I was just trying to. Oh my god, what episode? It was already the Game of the Year episode that had the poll on it, wasn't it? But oh my god, the Spotify list is. Do you know what? I thought I was doing it, and then I thought, no, I'm getting confused. I'll stop. Right, where are we? Polly, where are you?
I didn't even think I could have looked at the poll for that one. I don't know how to do the poll. So.
Okay, yeah. So Expedition 33 won it, but only 2 people voted on Spotify because I'm guessing people didn't know they could.
Disqualified them.
And then Twitter was Expedition 33 again, but I'm just trying to see what the other ones were because that's more interesting. We all knew Expedition 33 was going to win it. Did you just completely give up on that in the end, Kev?
Yeah, because I don't know what country it's in. It's not clear.
Oh my god, it's in France!
I might go back to it one day. It's just, and I realise the irony of me saying this after I've just told you I'm doing all the Animal Crossing stuff. There's just like a lot of wandering around aimlessly. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing.
You're supposed to be making your way to the paintress.
I don't know what that means. Yeah,
Oh my god, did you watch the video at the start? Did you watch the video at the start? No, of course, there we go. That's why.
So the Twitter scores were Expedition 33 was first place, Ghost of Yotai second place, and then Dispatch and Split Fiction were joint third.
There you go.
So there we have it. But
congratulations, one and all.
Good stuff.
Pocket TCG have randomly put a tweet out that just says what's going on here, and then there's nothing on it. So, actually, yes, there is. It was a video, not a picture, and I deafened myself.
Oh,
I'm guessing they must have a new deck coming out.
Yeah, because they're running the EX packs at the minute again, aren't they? So they're on for the rest of this week, I think. Are they?
It says 22nd of the 1st, and it has loads of floating chairs.
I've not touched that for months.
I do it every day. Just open the packs.
Yeah, I pretty much do it every day.
I'd actually forgotten that existed, and I was so into that.
Packs.
Yeah, well, I don't
like
paid for loads at the start, so we're averaged out nicely.
I'm at the point where I only have like 3 of the set A decks to complete, and I'm done with them. And then I haven't really touched the set B ones that they just started pushing because, I want to complete the other ones first. But a mate of mine who I play Pokemon Go, well, a mate I've known for years, but also play Pokemon Go with a lot. I mentioned it to him the other day, and he suddenly said, I'm on that as well. I'll trade you. So he's been sending me ones that I have missing in my decks. So I'm very close to completing a few of them. And I've just realised I didn't do today's booster packs, so you just reminded me to go and do that. But
There you go.
you can talk about your games now, Peppy or Anna.
Anna,
Anna
where we
was
at?
just opening the door, so I don't know if she's back.
Oh,
I'm back.
There
I'm,
we go.
I was sending you a message, but then the door went, and then everything's just gone awry because I need to show you something that you'd like.
Oh, is it a rude picture? Hold on. let's have a look then.
No,
Oh, okay.
I've got some.
Oh,
news
okay.
here.
That is quite cool.
What
Yeah,
was
she's
it?
just sent me a nude.
No.
No, it's a
I get them
lamp
off all
thing.
the time.
Yeah. Well, it's in the group chat.
Now I've sent it.
What, another one?
No. What have I been doing? So
You want some wings?
No, you can add wings to your shoes.
Oh, okay.
You like weird things. You can have some ocean nymph wings to add to your shoes.
I don't know that they're for boys. Although I guess the direction my content creation is heading in,
Exactly.
that
Come
they'll
on your
fit
head.
me just right, won't they? Yeah. I'll do shoe
Come on
cams
your
so people can see what
headphones.
colour wings I'm wearing today. That'll be how I start every video. Hi, welcome to Cozy Kev. I've got the purple wings on the shoes today. On my plimsolls.
Oh God, not plimsolls. Oh, do you remember them? The smell of them. Oh,
That's
you'd
basically, yeah, they've
ever-
just rebranded and started calling them Converse, and now people wear them.
Yeah, but they
They're
don't.
just basically
Converse don't
plimsolls,
smell
aren't they?
like them.
They do. New Converse smell just like plimsolls.
I don't know. I'll have to get some new ones and give them a sniff, but I don't think they do. So I put Pandora away for a bit. I was getting bored of it.
Did you put it back in its box?
No, it's
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
Pad likes
still
it.
over there though.
I got it.
Oh, you're so weird. You're so I'm immune to your silliness now.
Yeah,
So yes,
she-
I put it back in the box, as Kev said.
What a funny joke.
So I've been playing. What have I been playing? I've been playing Like a Dragon, the wealth one.
Infinite Wealth. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
This is
Where
another
we at?
game I've got sat on my Steam Deck ready
Where we
for
at?
me.
I
That I
don't
haven't
have a lot of
touched.
wealth yet.
You're supposed to have an
you
infinite
don't.
amount.
I know, but I don't at the moment. So like I started it up and I was like, right, it's going to my save, and I was like, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, or what I'm doing here. So I started again. I've
It's
just
off the
done.
Expedition 33 poster, I think, that sentence.
What have I just done? I've gone through District 5.
Which
if
is like
anyone-
the
Yeah, it's
like
like
where all
the
the ruffians are. Or something.
yeah. I had to go and find Katoshi. I think that's her name, Kakoshi. I had to go and find her, and I found her. But
Chitoshi?
exactly.
Yes,
that.
Chitoshi. I think that sounds right. I might be saying it wrong as well, but yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
girl, yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. I remember now.
and I found her, and I was going through it, and I got to a room that had that had gas pouring into it, and I died. And then I went, it's too late, I'm going to bed, and that's where I got to last night. And I'm smacking people over the head with a baseball. Quite fun to do, but I'm
The
like,
ball or the bat?
I'm smashing people over the head with a bat.
Okay.
A baseball.
Glad you clarified.
I know what I meant. But this game is mental. Like Kevin.
Well, that's why I had to check.
And came in and go, "What are you doing?" And I went, "Oh, it's like Pokemon, but with people."
For perverts, you're catching perverts.
Yeah. Oh, you never said it was for perverts.
Yeah, it's all
I'd have
weirdos
stuck
in
around a
bushes and
bit
stuff
longer.
like that.
No,
Yeah.
that's the photograph one. That's the
Oh no, that is the
photography
thing you want, where they're all in BDSM gear and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's the photography, but the the
creeps,
Pokemons
yeah, just
that can
weirdos.
be when you're doing battles, they can, when you've done, they can come this like red color, and then you can recruit them, and then you have to give them a
Yes.
present. You have to tell them how much you love you with like a you know, like on Everybody's Golf, where you had the power thing, and you have to get it
Yes.
to like the top, and then you get on the floor and you have to like praise them, and you have to press X really, really, really fast, and then they can accept you or reject you. And at this
Yep.
moment of time, everyone's went with me, but there's now also raids that you can go and do. Like you have to
Yes.
get these pheromones, and then you go to these places where the raids are, and then you can go in the raids. And I haven't been able to find one yet because I was like halfway through a mission and I wanted to get to the mission. But yeah, I went to get some. I went back to the shop, got some pheromones, and then went back out. But I didn't find one on my way to the mission. But there are now raids that I didn't find last time. But this game is mental. It's mental. It's just so silly, and the like. I did I needed $30. I already had like 1,000 on me, but apparently I needed this extra other $30 to give this guy when I was like, I've already got the money, like, but I couldn't. I had to go and do this mission, and the mission was I had to be a food delivery driver on a bike, but
Yep.
there I had to go around and collect food, like
Yep,
you know,
it's
like on a
Crazy Taxi.
yeah, and then I had to do like tricks and stuff. One of the things was like this big trampoline, and I went on the trampoline, went up the side of a building, and then it like
Yeah.
shot me right over the building. I got loads of like coins and pizzas and burgers, and then I just went around giving everyone their order. But you had to do tricks to get more money. I got a B on that.
Yep.
That was fun
Yeah.
because in the other game that's like a dragon, you had to do bottle collecting, but this is now like the upgrade to bottle collecting. You just go to him whenever you want to do some food delivery to get some money. But like I find money all the time from like hitting people with a bat. That's now got what's my bat got on it? Like horns and stuff. And one of them hits people. What does he hit people with? So one of them's got hand, like it's just his hands because he's like a dragon sensei person.
Yeah.
One's got a bat, and then the other one has a spanner, and then the next girl has got like a ring. I don't know how the ring works, but she throws rings at people. Who
There
am
you go.
I to say no to that? But she's pretty good. She's pretty nimble in a fight. But yeah, I was playing it last night, and I was just like, I got too tired because you can't. You can start again. Well, you can continue, but it takes you right back to like the start of an area. And I was just because it like you have these areas where you can't save, and you can only save at save points.
Yes.
Normally, you can just save whenever you feel like it, but yeah, I have to.
You go into dungeons, and you get
And
kind of stuck in
I
them.
can't be bothered because I'm the right level, but I got overwhelmed because I was like down to very low because one of these things hit me with like a flame oh my god, a flame thrower. Can't get my words out. And that took me down, but then the hit from the poison that took me out. And if you're down, you're out. You don't get to go to the next like companion and they can wake you up. It's not like a Final Fantasy, which is annoying. You die, that's it. If anybody else dies in your thing, you're fine. But if you die, then it's game over and you have to start again at dungeon or where you saved. But yeah, there's like this little so the scientist is the Pokemon that they call it something else. It's not quite Pokemon. I get to say hi to with people like with
Oh yes.
things.
You give them the hand signs.
Yeah, give them the Hawaiian
The
hand
wave.
signs, and
Yep.
they become your friends. I can go swimming and collect rubbish from the sea. If I want to, I can walk down the middle of a road where there's like a grassy parkway, and sewer people will jump out at me. That was not fun because
Sounds like where I grew up in Grays.
they were a bit higher. I accidentally walked into a higher area of not knowing. I was like, no, go back. But I've also done oh god, what is it called? Like you're running up the road, traffic is coming towards you, and you have to go left and right. Play that kind of game from all different games. It's just a lot of different games in this game, but then you can play old Sega games. So I was playing old Sega games last night. I forget what they're called now. I was playing claw games. Kevin
Yeah.
left the room just before I got to the claw games because I would have lost the game to him if he saw a claw game. But I did win on my first try, so I won a model. But then I was walking around and there was this little boy and he was moaning about something. So I went home and he's like, "Oh, I want this kind of toy," and I had one. So of course I gave it to him. No, I don't have it for my
Nice.
town or flat or whatever I get. So that's annoying. But yeah, just doing my thing in Hawaii
I
/
mean,
Japan.
I don't know if this will sell Kev or not. Did you get to the Animal Crossing part of the game, Anna?
Not yet, no.
No, I mean previously though.
No. Never got to
Yeah,
it.
there's a whole Animal Crossing in
Oh, I
this
know.
game.
I can remember you
Yeah.
telling me about
I'm just waiting for Kev days to prick up about a cozy game. It's like it's a bit much,
What,
though. I
in
think.
Hawaii and
Yeah,
very, very weird. But
perverts and Pokemon
I
Snap
don't
and
know that perverts is the feel I'm going for on my new channel.
no. But
We might
No.
minimize perverts initially.
it's such a random game though. But yeah, I was just going through it, having a nice little time. But yeah, I'm just in. There's nothing coming out, so there's nothing on the horizon. I did want to finish Pandora, but I think I just needed a break from it for a week, so I might go back because
Fair
I
enough.
am missing going around on my dragon thing. So I'll probably go back to it this week. But I am having fun in Hawaii. So nice and shiny and nice nice weather because we're not having such nice weather here. It's just been storming every day. But that is me.
Well,
Splendid.
So yeah.
well. What have I got for you this week?
Video
finished Ghost.
games.
Yes, finished Ghost of Yote.
Yay!
Finished it. I was probably about maybe 90 minutes from finishing it. I was literally at like I went to the person and it was like no going back past this until you finish the game, and I was like, oh right, so we are literally at the end. So yeah, finished it. Very good game. Enjoyed it. There's like, did you get to the point where like there's more after the game finishes sort of thing?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do it.
No.
I kind of saw it. I mean, I did it like before I finished it. I was like, I started prepping for platinum sort of thing, and I was like, right, start mopping up the box dens, the things and stuff, all the different little things that you need to collect or what have you. I was looking on maps and online of like where I need to go to get all of the all these certain like puzzle boxes and certain things like that, and I'd get all them, and it just kept. There's just 2 trophies in there that are New Game Plus related, and I was like, I need to look these up because I just was like, I'm not gonna finish this. I'm not gonna get this if it's too much. And one of the New Game Pluses is buy certain items in because there's a new shop and new currency, which I learned after the fact. There's new currency and new shop after which is New Game Plus.
Okay.
In New Game Plus, there's a new currency and new shop, and you have to buy a certain amount of items in that shop. I thought
Okay.
that's not too bad. I don't mind that. The other trophy, which pretty much killed any chance of me doing a platinum run, is finish the game again on New Game Plus. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
No.
That's just, I was like, I'm not doing that. Nope. No, thank you. As much as like I enjoyed the game, my finish time was 55 hours, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm not. I mean, admittedly, I would cook even if I cut that in half. That's still another 25 hours, which I you don't want to hear me talking about the same game again for another 4 or 5 weeks because I'm not only playing this to get the platinum trophy. which is why I got Death Stranding 2.
Okay.
I've heard so much about it on podcasts about Game of the Year stuff and how good it is and stuff like that. And I always knew I was planning on getting it. But I was like, I'm just gonna wait for the PC version. And it's not even been announced yet. It will happen. Because the other one came out on PC and Xbox eventually. And I kind of expect it to probably come out like same time as it did last year, sort of probably. I think it was May time. I think something like that. Maybe not. It was in the summer time. It came out last year, and I imagine it's got a 12-month kind of exclusivity on it on the PlayStation. And because the way I've been playing Yote recently, where it's like I just like whack the telly on and just chill out on my bed and just sat up in bed just playing my game, and I'm just like I've enjoyed that experience. I was like, you know what? I mean, admittedly, I was like, I'm unsure of the performance of Death Stranding 2 on the base PlayStation PS5. I was like, I don't know, so I looked it up, and apparently it works fine, and it's astoundingly good for what it is. It does. There's not an issue, whatever. So I was like, okay, that sold it for me then, because I just want to have the experience of me just chilling out on the PlayStation, sat on my bed, just lay down in bed, just playing a game again. So I give it a go, and I'm about 6 hours in.
Is it still just a walking simulator?
It's yes and no. It's, I mean, it like you know you said, like a dragon's mental. Oh, they go some places in this game. It is bonkers. I mean, I didn't finish. I played a good chunk of the first game. I never finished it. So I watched the recap, and the recap's relatively straightforward of like what like Sam like reunites all the like reconnects all the cities up in America and basically crosses America in the first game. And you at the start of the game you just at the end of the first game you just disappear. You take your little BB away with you, and you're like, I'm out, sort of thing, and disappear. Start of the game you found immediately. It's just like 11 months or something like that have passed, and you've been found, and they want you to do another job. And you go into Mexico. We're going to connect Mexico up now to the network, sort of thing. And it's like, yeah, okay, we'll do it. It's one job for you, because I think it's like we'll basically wipe your record clean if you do this job for us. So he's like, yep, go on then. And yeah, off you go. You set off walking again. And yeah, it seems there's a lot more. I feel like the second game is like very much he's learned from the mistakes of the first game. I think is what it feels like. It's like I always hated like the BTs, like the enemies in the game that were like the weird like ghostly like sludge monster type things and stuff like that, and the encounters, and like if you kill certain enemies and stuff like that, you'll cause a void out, and it's basically just like create a massive explosion which puts a crater in the earth. And
it was the creeping for me. I could, and you had that signal thing. That just
the little flapper thing that I can't remember what it's called now. I had the name of it the other day, and I was like, "Is that what it's called?" Yes, that's still there. That still pings things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you have initially you get blood grenades, and the blood grenades go off and destroy them. But I've also now got bullets that deal with them. I've got special bullets that deal with them now, with the enemies. And there's also like other just militia people like just trying to get you as well and stuff like that. And you can take them down because you're not really killing them. You're only neutralizing them.
Mm.
So yeah, that's been okay. And then I'm basically telling you the start of the game, and it's not really a massive. This is like the opening few hours, I'd say. You basically find a plate gate, and a
Okay.
plate gate is a basically a portal, and the portal goes to Australia. So they then want you to connect Australia up, and that's as far as I got pretty much to start. I'm connecting Australia up to the network now, so that people are all connected again rather than hiding away, afraid of the BTs and stuff. Yeah, it's weird. I've got a little mannequin friend now who talks to me like what was the fella on your belt on for God of War? Why am I not remembering the name?
Oh, the head.
Yeah, why am
Oh,
I not remembering his
yeah.
name?
That was a
I can't
while
remember
ago
now.
now.
I can't remember his name now. But he's basically like one of he's like that. He's like a little mannequin doll man, but he's called Dollman actually. He's called Dollman.
Okay.
That's his name. And he's great. He's really fun. He's quite amusing to talk to, and he's also stop motion, kind of like he's like the like how the games are standard like relatively steady 60 frame rate. He's like a 20. He's like the Spider-Verse film. You know where the frame rate is a bit stuttery
Mm.
to look like to make the animation look like it does. He's like that. So
Okay.
he just looks a bit weird sometimes because he's just on a different frame rate to everything else in the game. It's just a bizarre game, but I'm quite intrigued by it. It's quite fun to play. It's a lot of stealthing around, creeping around, like sort of thing, like somebody who made Metal Gear Solid would do. I got a bike almost immediately. It's a freewheel. It's like a freewheel bike type thing. It's slow as hell, but it's
A
better than
trike.
walk. Yeah, it's better than walking everywhere.
Yeah.
So that's been fun. Yeah, it's one of them. It's another big open world game. Like you, Anna, I don't have a ton of things on the horizon to play.
No.
So this feel like this is gonna just eat my time up. There, it was this time last year. I was what probably almost wrapping up like Final Fantasy VII remake.
Mm.
I was getting ready for Rebirth coming out on PC. So I did that last year, and now I'm kind of like creeping my toes into like Death Stranding 2 and
Mm.
this massive open world. And I like how it gives you like a route planner. I'd like how it like you start a mission, it's like plan your route, and you just put little dots on the map, and you kind of just follow them along, follow the dots around on the map, and sometimes you've got to change that the way that goes because as a flood comes through, and then the river just gets really deep, so you can't go across this point anymore. So then you've got to put a bridge out, or a
Mm.
ladder out, or stuff like that. Or sometimes you find other people's ladders out in the world
Yeah.
because the game is like
Connected.
yes, it's connected to like all over the place. So people have put items down in the game, and then you can give it a thumbs up, like a like, and then the more
Mm-hmm.
likes you get certain things for doing that. So every time I see like it, there's something there that it can be liked. I always give it a thumbs up. It's like yeah, okay, sure. Um, yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff in there, and there's the stuff between the har and the car, and the I think that's what Dolman is. The Dolman, the heart and the car is the body and the soul, and Dolman's soul, his car, I think, however it is, went into the little dummy man, and it's just weird. It's just weird. It's just lots of weird stuff, and I do occasionally. It's like many games, I imagine. Final Fantasy 16 comes to mind, where they had like the bibliography. You know, like when a cutscene come up and you could press start and you could open up like that. You could find out what they're talking. You could find out what they're referencing, sort of thing.
Yeah.
It does that sort of thing where you can open up like a guide and say, okay, what's that mean? You just said a word and I haven't got a clue what that means. So I have to go down and reference what that word means. All right, okay. So his car and his haar is these two different things. Like, okay, I understand now. I do that a lot in this game so far. But yeah, it looks amazing. It runs incredibly smooth for the base PS5. And it's quite enjoyable. Quite enjoyable. Combat's pretty damn good in it. And yeah, I've like I say, I'm about 6 hours in, which basically means I've barely touched it. So I'll get back to that, and I'll report back on that next week. The only other thing I have played, I've played a little bit. I played about an hour of this one. I've not played a ton of it. Is a game called Big Hot. It's relatively new. I think it's on Switch. It's on Switch. I know it is on Switch. I think it's on other things as well. And I got it on Steam because I backed it on Kickstarter like last year or the year before. And it's a 3D platformer. 3D platform where you're a frog, and you have the it's like you have the mobility and the jumps and stuff like that of a Mario game. You have the mobility of it just plays like a Super Mario game. It's really, really good at that. Like mobility is just second to none. The double jump, the dive, the tongue becomes like a grappling hook at times. There's a wall run. There's a double jump. There's just all sorts of stuff to be getting around this level with, and you're trying to get basically teleported into this like upside down kind of world that's like a bit weird, and you're just trying to find your way out. And then I found myself in sort of like I was in like a forest. I started off in a forest, and I ended up, when I stopped, I was in like a Wild West kind of desert canyon type place. And I met some guy, and I was like, okay, I've had enough for today. I was like, I've had enough now. And I've met some random other NPC. I was like, okay, so there's other people in this game as well. It's all fully voiced. Like I say, the gameplay is just very good for a 3D platformer game. Very, very good. I think it's like, I don't think it's very much. It's like 15 quid, I think, something like that. It's not dear. Yeah, I'll play some more of that as well, probably hopefully the next week. I'll try and do some hotel stuff in Animal Crossing as well, so that Kev's not trying to rush his way through it all to get to the hotel. I don't know if he will.
He will. He'll get there.
Okay.
Sometimes when I take an interest in something, I get quite interested in that thing.
I don't doubt it.
Really?
I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
I saw a video on TikTok about you the other day, funnily enough.
I don't know how I feel about this. Continue.
He puts videos out everywhere.
I've got nothing else for you. Wrap it up, sir.
Oh, well, in that case, go away, everybody.
Bye.
If you want to pester us on the internet, you can do that at Mgukpodcast. You can follow me at Lelujo.
You can find me at Sheepdog6K.
I miss Lelujo.
And I'm Pab1986.
And we'll see you next week, boys and girls.
Have a good week.
Bye.
Thanks, Mr. Buckles.
You're welcome, Pabby.